Hello, everybody. It's Joe, aka Nerdfist, and this again a freaking horrible video to have to make. Uh, I just got done working on the David Bowie video that I made, and while I was, editing it and putting it together, I looked on Facebook and I saw those horrible, horrible letters, R.I.P., followed by Alan Rickman. And again, fucking cancer taking a freaking great artist. And Alan Rickman, when you look at his IMDb page, I mean, it's just full of, great iconic movies. I mean, Hans Gruber and, Die Hard, and he played the evil sheriff of Nottingham, and, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, which is, I know a lot of people hate it, and I understand why people hate it, but I freaking love that movie. And he, steals the show in that movie. He is the best thing about Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Him and Morgan Freeman. And here's a guy who didn't really get his start, his big break until he was 41. He was 41 when he did Die Hard, playing Hans Gruber, and that was kind of, his big break. And after that, he would, he always worked. He was in, Quigley Down Under, and now famously, will probably be most remembered, for playing Snape in Harry Potter. And here's a dude that proves, sometimes you can enter into your career, when you're in your late 30s or even in your early 40s. It's okay to not have it all figured out, when you turn 30. And that's something that I have really been struggling with recently, because, I spent 10 years, working in broadcast media and production, doing everything from live TV broadcasting to, master control operation. And, kind of being in a place now where I'm going back to school and I'm kind of restarting something, kind of going in a little bit of a different direction, still in the media field, but going in a different direction, and not really knowing where it's going to end up at such like a point in my life where so many other people are telling me you should have it figured out, and you should, you should be married and have kids. You're 33 years old. What are you doing? You shouldn't be, buying toys and playing video games. You're supposed to be a man, and men build cabins, and, men, go hunting and do this and get in fights in a bar. And, I'm sorry, that's not me. I don't feel drawn to necessarily having a family and doing all these certain things. And I enjoy my movie posters on the wall, and I enjoy my Super Mario decals, in my bedroom, and I enjoy those things. I like being surrounded by things that remind me, of my childhood, and things that, say it's okay to be a nerd, and it's okay to not, to like these certain kind of things. And when I see stories, about people like, Alan Rickman, it makes me feel okay. Like, there's still time for you to do what you want to do. There's still time. And I'm not saying that, make it and become famous and rich or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that even in your mid 30s or even 40s, 50s, it's okay to completely go in a different direction and do something new, and completely, kind of start your life over. Or, say what I'm doing right now is not working out. I would rather, take a chance on being happy and doing something different. And to me, Alan Rickman, it kind of embodies that. Here's a dude that, must have went through so many, struggles, leading up to when he got Die Hard. And then when he got Die Hard and played, Hans Gruber, he just exploded. And, it just proves that it's never too late to kind of, follow your dream, and, go for go for those crazy ideas. And, it's never too late to, pick another profession or start a new career, even if you're in your, 40s or 50s or, 60s. Now I'm seeing, people, retiring after, 30 years in a job they, just found mediocre, and, they're starting their own businesses, and, finally getting a chance to do what they love. I saw a story just, a few weeks ago about a guy who's 70, and he's always wanted to be a stand-up comedian now. And, now that he's, retired and his kids are grown and out of the house, he's finally getting a chance to, accomplish that dream. And he's really funny. So, This is such a big loss, especially to, Hollywood and stuff like that. I mean, because we can just go back and look at all these great movies. I mean, it's just so sad because, like I said about the David Bowie thing, these people aren't going to be around forever. And that was another thing I was thinking about. How many of these great, actors and artists are we going to lose, in 2016? I mean, it already feels like too many. I mean, first, Lemmy and, David Bowie and now Alan Rickman. I mean, I guess it is, kind of true what they say, they come in threes. Seeing all these, great artists and stuff pass away, last year, we lost Leonard Nimoy and, John Carpenter and, God, all these, great people that have really influenced my life. Is really sad to see them die. And you know I kind of said something similar. I made a video a while back about Ernie Reyes Jr., who was having, I think it was like or he needed a kidney transplant or something to that effect. I think he's okay. I think he's pulled through and he's gonna be fine. But in the video I said that it's important to to keep on supporting these people. If you like somebody, if you like the work that they do, it's important to always support them no matter what it is they're doing. Even if you don't necessarily like the movie, if it just has an actor that you like in it, support it. Watch it when it comes out on Redbox or Netflix or something. Let people know that there's an interest in these people, because if you really like somebody, actors, it's such a fickle industry, because all you need is like one or two bad movies or one or two bad reviews and it's over. And especially when you get older, it is such a rare thing to become known as an actor or director or whatever when you get older, because there's such an emphasis put on youth. And only young, we want young, hip, we gotta get the millennial market. And because famously, sometimes definitely movies and stuff like that, they hit a little bit better with the 18 to 35 crowd. But yet anything over that is kind of considered old, or that these are old people. They're sitting at home and they have babies, and they're baking cookies and blah blah blah. Well, no, people. There's a lot of people in their 40s that don't have families, that want to work and want to act and want to do all these kind of things and could do amazing stuff, but they never get the opportunity to, because they're looked at as being old. And again, Alan Rickman, really broke that mold. And here's a guy that didn't get his start until, like I said, he was in his late 30s, early 40s, and just blew onto the scene with this awesome performance. For me, again, it's a huge inspiration, and I'm really sad that he's gone. And it sucks when you hear these kind of things. It makes you so sad. My day is completely ruined now. Thanks to Alan Rickman. Fuck you, Alan Rickman. No, I'm kidding. Alan Rickman, if you're out there in heaven, hopefully, uh, and you hear this, dude, I've loved your work. You've been such an inspiration to me and so many other people that want to be actors, or want to get involved in movies or whatever, or not even that, just people that see hit 35 and realize that they have no idea what they're doing and they don't have it all figured out yet, and it's kind of scary. You are an inspiration to all of us dreamers and slackers who who want to reach for the stars, but at the same time don't know what the fuck we're doing, and it takes us a little while to get going. So thank you, Alan Rickman. I think I'm gonna have a Alan Rickman marathon. I'm gonna start off with Die Hard, then we're gonna do Galaxy Quest, and then we're gonna finish it with either Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which is still my favorite of the Harry Potter movies. A lot of people don't like it. Most people like number three, which I have a soft spot for. Three is probably my second favorite, but I don't think I'm doing any Harry Potter. I think I'm going to finish it off with probably either rewatching Galaxy Quest, just watch them back to back, or probably Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. So I don't know. What are your favorite Alan Rickman movies? Put it in the comments, and I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next show. Bye.